This story is called My Accidental Brazilian. What happened to you? I was visiting my mom in Miami when I noticed my hairy legs. Normally I wouldn't care, and on that day I only slightly cared, because the next day was our annual Mother's Day pool party, and I would be wearing a bathing suit. I tried to wax with tape. Packaging tape and masking tape. But tape's not sticky enough. I hate shaving because by noon I'll have a 5 o'clock shadow. So for years I've been growing my leg hair out and then waxing. My mom saw me tape waxing and made me an appointment for my usual leg and bikini wax with her wax lady later that day. A tiny Vietnamese woman who goes by Jenny in this country rushed me to a room in the back of the nail salon and stood there while I took off my shorts. Usually I get a minute to myself to get undressed, but she didn't seem bothered by formalities. I lay back on the table and she pulled up my underwear to get a look at the sprouting and said, "Take off." "All the way?" She nodded. I thought, I'm cool with nudity. I leave the door open when I go to the bathroom. So I took off my underwear. Jenny pulled out a black comb and a mini buzzer, like the ones barbers use on the backs of boys' necks. And I wondered, what for? She did one comb through and then buzzed right off the top. It happened so fast, that first buzz, before I could even say, no thank you. And then it was like a lawnmower over a patch of grass right down the middle of the yard. Now she would have to even it out. It went like that for about 5 minutes, a quick comb and a buzz. Then she motioned for me to scoot down and said, "Open legs." I did. Jenny tugged on my, what's the proper term? She pulled on my labia majora and labia minora. I sat up to get a look, and just before she shoved me down at the chest, I saw her pull out a little piece of toilet paper. "Sorry," I said. I would have been humiliated. Oh, God, who knows how long that had been there. But Jenny plowed on, dusting powder and rubbing all over. None of this hurt because she hadn't actually waxed anything yet. Actually, it kind of felt good, that little buzzer. She had me flip over and get on all fours. And in 2 seconds, she was buzzing my butt. I mean, my asshole. This tickled. Bad. I screamed and squirmed and laughed. She laughed too. She seemed to think I was really funny. I flipped over again. I got a glance, but she pushed me down. "Not finished. You, Mom, trust my work." I was afraid to know, but asked anyway. Does my mom get a bikini? She stopped for a second, just long enough to look me in the eyes. No. She used a tongue depressor to apply a layer of wax along the line where my underwear would have been and yanked it off without warning. I screamed. She screamed. "You bring scare to me," she said. She went all the way, applying and yanking, and then did my legs in less than 15 minutes, a leg wax record. And when the whole thing was over, she let me look down. I looked. My pussy was showing. All of it. "What you think?" she said. I thought, my pussy's fat. It's been so long since I've seen it. Wow, it looks flabby. "What you think?" she said again. I said, "I think you do nice work." When I got back to my mom's house, she asked how it went. I said, "Jenny's nice. You should really try the bikini wax." Now, why are bald vaginas so popular? It's weird. I I just want to tell you this quick story. I went home, I have a 3-year-old, and I was like, she's gonna notice, because my 3-year-old notices stuff. And we have this ritual where every night she takes a bath and then she gets into my bed and puts on her pajamas, and then I put on my pajamas. So like for the first few nights I was like, bed's back here. And then one night she just like bolted out of bed, was standing right here, and she said, "Mommy, why does your vagina look like mine?"